Okay, let's talk about something that is shaking up the creative world in a huge way. AI-generated art. Is this the next big leap for creativity, or is it a major threat to artists? It's a massive debate, and we're gonna dive right in.
So what are we really looking at here? At the heart of it all is this one major conflict. For some, AI is this incredible, revolutionary tool that could unlock creativity for millions of people. But for others, well, they see a form of digital theft happening on a scale we've never seen before. So which is it? A revolution or a heist?
To really get to the bottom of this, we're going to hear from two very different perspectives. First up, we've got Alex. He's the tech evangelist, and he sees AI as a fantastic new tool for human expression. And on the other side, we have Ben. He's an artist and a critic, and he has some pretty serious ethical concerns about what this technology could do to the creative world.
All right, so let's start with the optimistic take. What exactly is AI art, and why are people like Alex so excited about it? From his point of view, it all comes down to one word: empowerment.
For Alex, it's pretty simple. He sees AI as this great equalizer. You know, we all have ideas, we all have visions in our heads, but not all of us have spent a decade learning how to paint or draw. He argues this technology finally gives a voice to those people. The human is still the artist. Their words, their prompts are just a new kind of paintbrush.
But here's where it gets really complicated. That digital paintbrush isn't made out of thin air. It's made from data. And where that data comes from is the absolute core of this entire debate. This is the fight over training data.
And here is Ben's powerful comeback. He points out that these AI models are built by scraping, basically downloading, billions of images from all over the internet. A huge number of those are copyrighted works by living artists, all taken without their permission, without any credit, and with zero compensation. To him, this isn't training. It's taking an artist's unique style, something they spent years developing, and turning it into a product that anyone can replicate in seconds.
So the whole disagreement really boils down to this one question: what is the AI actually doing? Alex says the AI is learning concepts and styles, just like a human art student would study the great masters to find their own voice. But Ben, he's not buying it. He says a human filters everything through their own life experiences, their emotions, their intent. And AI, on the other hand, is just an incredibly complex pattern-matching machine. It's seen millions of photos of a cat, so it can generate a new one. But does it know what a cat is? Does it feel anything? That's the debate.
Now, this isn't just some philosophical argument. For thousands of working artists, this is about their survival. So let's look at the real-world impact this technology is having on the creative economy and on how we value human skill itself.
Ben's fear is that the value of art isn't just in the final image, but in the human story behind it. You know, the years of practice, the failures, the breakthroughs. And when a machine can create something that looks good enough in a matter of seconds, he argues it threatens to make all that human dedication and skills seem, well, worthless. It devalues the very idea of creativity.
And this right here is where the rubber really meets the road. I mean, just look at the numbers. A custom piece from a skilled artist could cost you hundreds of dollars. An AI subscription? About $10 a month. And for that, you get infinite images instantly. This isn't just a small shift in the market, it's a potential earthquake.
But Alex has a powerful counterpoint, and it's one we've seen play out in history before. He argues that every major new technology triggers this kind of fear. When the camera was invented, painters were terrified it would be the end of their profession. But it wasn't. It actually freed them from having to paint realistically and led to movements like Impressionism. Synthesizers didn't kill orchestras. They gave us entirely new genres of music. His point is, AI won't replace artists. It will become a new tool for them.
So with these two really strong opposing arguments on the table, where do we possibly go from here? We asked both sides to give us their vision for what a responsible future could look like.
Alex proposes a future of collaboration. His vision includes building ethical AI by creating systems to actually pay artists when their work is used as training data. He also wants to see all AI content clearly labeled, so everyone knows what they're looking at. Ultimately, he wants us to embrace AI as a creative partner, not an enemy. It's about guiding progress, not stopping it.
Ben's plea, on the other hand, is for a future that puts humanity first. He's calling for strong new laws to protect artists' work from being scraped without permission. But more than that, he's asking us to make a conscious choice as a society to value authentic, human-made art. He wants us to remember that the soul of a piece comes from a person, not a program.
So in the end, we're left with a really fundamental question. As we step into this new world, what do we actually value more? Is it the perfect final product, or is it the messy, imperfect human journey that it took to create it? The answer we all decide on is going to shape the future of art for a long, long time.